Aloha. I know that we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I got a feeling that you're not going to be coming back for the rest of our lessons. Totally okay. We did receive 2 extra lessons that haven't been paid for. I'm going to send an invoice out. If you do pay for those, congrats. Good on you. If not, no worries. I'm going to give you a little outro here so you have something to work on while we're not practicing together. Also, use the website on the YouTube with my name, Wago. And if you have a chance, wherever you end up, try and get an ukulele teacher. If you get a guitar teacher, they will understand that this is very close. A guitar is just a shortened ukulele. When you play a guitar at the 5th fret and do the same strings, you get what's on an ukulele. Just a quick review so you have these. We talked about a C major, a D minor, an E minor, an F major, a G major, an A minor, a B diminished, and then a C again. That's C major, no sharps and flats. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Whenever we change any of those notes, we alter the scale, which is a collection of different tones. If those collections and tones are changed, it changes fundamentally what they're called. That's called a mode. So when we have something like working through different scales and modes and keys. We ended up doing only probably C major. I think we might have had G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, F sharp diminished, G. But the concept is there are only 7 major chords, 7 minor chords, 7 diminished chords. We can also add notes to those, but the core of what you're going to be learning here on the ukulele, you already know. Go slow, have fun. Try and see these as having landmark positions, like a C is also a C right here, and C right here. If we play a G, we have an open G. The open E has an E. The A right here can be played open. So try and find like notes that are over your fretboard. And I would suggest getting a little book. I work from these if you want to make contact. I'll send you the link for this. Otherwise, it's underneath the description in some of these books. Some of these videos are on this page. The concept behind hearing a major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, those are the 7 seniorities of our chords. So when we have major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major, that extends to everything. Eventually, if you played a G major and moved it up, you'd have a G sharp, or a sharp, or a B sharp. And the idea behind this is every chord you've learned how to play, you can move around the fretboard to make new chords. The rhythm structures that we use are, I'm just going to play an A minor 7 or a C6, completely open. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are whole notes. They play on the 1, they have 4 beats, and they're consistent. Most music is in common time, which is considered 4/4. When we do this, we're exhibiting we know how to play on the downbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but we count quarter notes the same way as we count whole notes. The next note to come from this is a half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It has 2 beats per measure, and both of these make a whole note. When we play every downstroke, it's called a quarter. Lots of songs are played like this, like Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming forth to carry me home. When we play these downstrokes, it gives us rhythm and passion. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up is called an 8th note, which it receives a downbeat and an upbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and when we play 2 8th notes together, we call them 16th notes, of course. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... After that, we have like 32nd notes and 64th notes, but I can't play those way too fast. It's reserved for different things like a violin or playing really fast on some sort of other stringed instrument. Anywho, chords are triads. Triads are based of 3 notes, and those 3 notes are used by spelling out the name of the key. If you were to spell out D major would have 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Each one of those chords, when we move it from the D, F sharp, A, over to the next one, we would have D, F sharp, A, whoop, E, G, B. Essentially, we'd have F sharp, A, A sharp, C sharp. No, that's not right. F sharp, A, C sharp. That's an F minor. And then we would have G as the fourth, G, B, D. We would have A, right, as being our fifth, A, C sharp, E. The reason why A has a C sharp in it is because there's two sharps in the key of D, F sharp and C sharp. So if your three notes have one of those notes, they have to be called a sharp. That's how we use these different notes. The only thing that I want to leave you with is sometimes notes have an enharmonic name, meaning C goes to C sharp and then to D. But if I go back this way, that D could also be considered a D flat. Anyway, it was very nice meeting you. I think you've got a wonderful foundation to keep playing the ukulele. I hope this inspired you to strum, and then as soon as you know how to do a little bit more, or at least what you got right now, teach it to somebody else. Anyway, it was wonderful meeting you. Thank you very much for the time we spent together, and hopefully we'll see you soon. If not, have a great awesomeness, and we'll see you maybe in the next life. Aloha!